Have you ever wondered if love is more than just an emotion or a relationship? Carl Jung, one of the greatest thinkers in psychology, believed that love is an intrinsic force woven into the fabric of life itself, a profound energy that connects us to our true selves. For Jung, love isn't just something we find in others. It's a transformative journey, a key to discovering who we truly are. But why do we struggle so much with love? Why does it feel elusive, fleeting, or even painful? Carl Jung believed that love is not just an emotional experience, but a profound energy that bridges the conscious and unconscious parts of the psyche. This force acts as a guide to individuation, the journey of integrating all aspects of the self into a unified, authentic whole. Love, in this sense, is far more than romantic attraction. It is a catalyst for self-discovery and transformation. This journey often begins with a feeling, a magnetic pull towards someone or something that resonates deeply within us. Jung explained that when we feel love, we are drawn to qualities or possibilities that lie dormant in our unconscious. For example, you might find yourself captivated by someone's creativity or confidence, not realizing that these traits reflect parts of yourself that are waiting to be acknowledged or developed. The people we can't stop thinking about often play pivotal roles in this process. They serve as mirrors, showing us the qualities we need to embrace, the challenges we must confront, or the potential we have yet to realize. This reflection might inspire us to take risks, confront fears, or explore new aspects of our identity. However, this process isn't just about focusing on the positive. True self-discovery requires acknowledging every part of ourselves, even the aspects we find difficult. Jung emphasized that individuation is not about becoming a better version of ourselves, but about becoming whole, accepting both our light and our shadow. Instead of searching for love as something external, Jung's philosophy invites us to turn inward and recognize love as an intrinsic force within the psyche. This perspective shifts love from a fleeting emotion to a powerful guide, helping us reconcile the fragmented parts of our identity and achieve greater harmony. If love is so innate, why do we struggle with it? Jung believed that the answer lies in the hidden parts of our psyche, the repressed memories, emotions, and unresolved patterns that he referred to as complexes. Complexes function as psychological knots, formed from past experiences and rooted in the unconscious. They distort how we perceive love and relationships, acting as barriers to authentic connection. In addition to complexes, we often unconsciously project aspects of our inner world onto others. Projection occurs when we attribute our own unrecognized traits, desires, or fears to those around us. This creates a mental image of others that is often far removed from reality, making it difficult to truly connect. Imagine you've always felt a deep fear of rejection, stemming from moments in childhood when your emotions were dismissed or overlooked. This unresolved fear has quietly shaped your relationships ever since. Now, as an adult, you meet someone you care about deeply, but instead of feeling safe, you find yourself constantly doubting their affection. You interpret every delay in their response as disinterest, every disagreement as a sign that they might leave. This fear, rooted in your rejection complex, creates a wall between you and the possibility of love. No matter how genuine their feelings for you are, the complex distorts your perception, preventing you from fully experiencing their care. These barriers make love feel elusive or conditional, but Jung emphasized that confronting and untangling these knots is essential. It requires turning inward and uncovering the patterns that influence our thoughts and behaviors, allowing love to flow freely within and around us. Jung's concept of the shadow represents the parts of ourselves that we repress or deny, our fears, insecurities, and even untapped potential. Love, in its rawest form, often brings these hidden aspects into the light. When we encounter deep feelings of love or attraction, it's not just a response to the other person, but also a reflection of something within us. Love holds up a mirror to the shadow, inviting us to see and understand what we might otherwise ignore. This dynamic can be challenging because it forces us to confront parts of ourselves that feel uncomfortable or unfamiliar. However, Jung believed that this confrontation is crucial for growth. By bringing the shadow into consciousness, we create an opportunity to integrate it, becoming more complete and authentic in the process. Instead of fearing the discomfort that love can stir, Jung encourages us to embrace it as a transformative experience, a chance to uncover the depths of our psyche and harmonize the opposites within. The shadow isn't something to fear, it's something to explore. As Jung wisely noted, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. For example, if a woman had bad relationships in the past with men who cheated on her or were manipulative and impacted her deeply, the problem will arise later. So if she starts dating a respectful man who is loyal and treats her well, she probably will sabotage the relationship. And why is that? Because she got used to the chaos, the rush of having a problem in a relationship or a discussion. So when she is in a calm, respectful one, her shadow basically will stand up and make her feel that something is wrong, even though this is not true. It's revealing her insecurity of having all of that past problem again. Once we confront the personal barriers to love, Jung shows us that love extends beyond the self, connecting us to the shared story of humanity. Jung believed that love transcends the personal. It is a universal force deeply rooted in the collective unconscious, the shared reservoir of archetypes and symbols that connect all of humanity. This perspective expands love beyond individual relationships, seeing it as a thread that binds us to the larger patterns of existence. At the core of Jung's view are the archetypes of the anima and animus, which represent the feminine and masculine aspects of the psyche present in everyone. These archetypes don't just influence how we perceive others. They shape our deepest connections, often driving feelings of love and fascination. When someone resonates deeply with us, they may reflect traits of our anima or animus, representing qualities that lie dormant in our unconscious. For example, the anima might manifest as emotional depth, creativity, or intuition, while the animus might represent strength, logic, or decisiveness. Jung believed these archetypes are symbolic mirrors, revealing parts of ourselves we need to develop or integrate. Recognizing their influence helps us move beyond idealized or distorted perceptions of others, fostering more authentic relationships. For example, Jung noted that the anima often manifests in dreams or creative works as a mysterious, inspiring figure, while the animus might appear as a voice of reason or strength. These archetypes are not just personal projections. They are universal symbols embedded in the collective unconscious, reflected in cultural myths and stories throughout history. For instance, the anima appears in tales of the mysterious muse who inspires creation, like Beatrice in Dante's Divine Comedy, while the animus emerges as the heroic figure, such as King Arthur or Odysseus, who embodies courage and intellect. These archetypal patterns also appear in myths of soulmates and divine unions, like Eros and Psyche, symbolizing the pursuit of harmony between opposites. They remind us that love is not just an individual experience, but part of a shared human narrative, connecting us to something timeless and universal. When we experience profound love, we tap into this universal energy, feeling a connection to something greater than ourselves. Consider the myths of Eros and Psyche, or the concept of yin and yang. These stories and symbols reflect humanity's shared longing for harmony and wholeness. Jung believed that love, in its truest form, acts as a bridge, linking the individual to the collective and the personal to the infinite. By viewing love through this lens, we see it not merely as an emotion or personal experience, but as a force that unites us with the larger human story. It becomes a path to understanding the interconnectedness of all life and a spiritual guide toward greater meaning and harmony. To fully harness the transformative power of love, Jung believed we must turn inward and examine the hidden dynamics within our psyche. Love is not something external to be sought. Rather, it is a force within us that connects the conscious and unconscious, guiding us toward wholeness. This journey requires self-compassion, courage to confront hidden barriers, and awareness of how we project our inner world onto others. The path to experiencing love fully is often obstructed by the barriers we create within ourselves. At the same time, we must reflect on how projection distorts our perception of relationships. Jung explained that we often attribute our inner qualities, both admired and unacknowledged, to others, creating illusions that prevent genuine connection. When someone captivates or frustrates us, it often reflects something within ourselves that we have yet to fully understand. By recognizing these projections, we reclaim those aspects of ourselves, allowing us to engage with others as they truly are rather than through the lens of our unconscious mind. Through this process of self-reflection, integration, and awareness, love becomes more than an external pursuit. It transforms into a guiding force that leads us toward harmony, authenticity, and deeper connections with both ourselves and the people around us. Understanding love through Jung's lens, we see it not just as a relationship with others, but as a bridge to the authenticity of our existence. This universal force connects us to the collective human experience and guides us toward the plenitude of the self. If you feel disconnected from your true self, it might be your mask hiding the deeper parts of who you are. Love, as Jung teaches, is the key to peeling away that mask and embracing your authentic self.